guys, I'm Katrina from the Montelores Early Childhood Council, and this is my friend Shubert. Hi! We are bringing you the digital version of the June Family Night since we can't be together this month. We have a lot of great things planned. Schubert's going to count to 20 with you guys. I'm going to show you how to wash your hands. We're going to read a couple of books. Yeah, I really like that part. And there's going to be a really great step-by-step Play-Doh recipe, natural Play-Doh recipe. Just to let you families know, this is going to be a fairly long video, so if you need to stop and take a break, if your children aren't really engaged, then please feel free to do so. We look forward to seeing you guys when we get back to doing things in person. Yeah, I miss my friends. But for now, this is our special offering. Shubert is a friend of ours from the ConsciousDiscipline.com website. It has really fabulous family resources, so go check that out. And also, for anything else early childhood related, please follow our Facebook page, Montelores Early Childhood Council. We look forward to seeing you soon. Have a good day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Oh no, that's not right. That's okay, Shubert. We all make mistakes. Okay, I'm gonna take a deep breath and start again, okay? That sounds good. Okay, let's start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yay, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What is that one? I don't remember. That one is 14. Oh yeah, 14, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. That's how you count to 20. Right now is a really great time to remind everybody how to properly wash hands. It's really important to protect ourselves from any sorts of germs. So the first step is you need to turn on your water, and it has to be warm. You get your hands wet, and then you turn off your water. You put on a little bit of soap, and you scrub for 20 full seconds. You scrub your palms, you scrub the back of your hands, you scrub your thumbs, you scrub in between your fingers, you scrub your wrists, and you keep going for a full 20 seconds, and you try to make as many bubbles as you can while you're doing it. And then you can rinse. Happy bubble making! Hi friends, today Shubert and I are going to read you the story Shubert and Sophie Stay Home by Dr. Becky Bailey with Vicki Hepler and Julie Ruffo, illustrated by James Hrock. I don't think that's how you actually say his name. I don't think so either, Shubert, but let's wish him well and hope he forgives us. Okay. Things in Bug Valley have been very different lately. Shubert and Sophie have been home for many days. There is a new virus that is making a lot of people sick. Staying home helps families safe and healthy, and it helps keep the virus from spreading. People all over the world are staying home. Just like me! The first few days at home together were fun for Shubert and Sophie. It was kind of like spring break or a snow day. They played board games, they played outside, they took family walks, they even worked a giant jigsaw puzzle together. That was really fun. I remember that. One morning, after about a week of staying home, Shubert woke up grumpy. He grumbled about doing his schoolwork. He grumbled about being at home and about missing his soccer games. He grumbled about everything. Yeah, I was a little grumbly. Sophie woke up grumpy that very same day. She cried, I miss my school family. I miss my friends. And I'm angry my field trip to the zoo was canceled. Their grumpy feelings turned into grumpy actions. Sophie grabbed Schubert's pencil as he did his schoolwork. Shubert yelled, Stop! Mom! Sophie keeps bothering me! Mom was feeling that grumpy that day too. She snapped at Shubert and Sophie. Can't you two just stop fighting? Dad growled loudly, Enough! It was like the whole family had forgotten how to solve problems. They forgot how to ask for a turn. They forgot how to use their big voices. They even forgot how to take a deep belly breath. Some days, staying at home was hard. Yeah, it was really hard sometimes. Mom and Dad heard the frustration in their own voices and felt the knots in their stomachs. They looked at each other and then both took 3 deep breaths together. Finally, Dad said, It's hard to have so many changes. It seems like we're all feeling big feelings like sad and frustrated. Mom said, Shubert, why don't you wanted to go to your soccer games and practice with your friends? Shubert nodded. Mom continued, Sophie, you wanted to go to the zoo with your class and play with your friends. Sophie nodded. Mom continued, We can all handle staying home. It is hard, but we can handle it. Breathe with me. The whole family took 3 slow, deep breaths together. Their shoulders relaxed, their eyes softened, and the knots in their stomach faded away. I think that I want to do that with you right now, Miss Katrina. Okay, let's practice, Shubert. That feels good. Yeah, let's finish reading the story. That evening at dinner, Shubert said, One of our assignments from Miss Bookbinder is to write down one thing we're grateful for each day. Even after my grumpy day, I wrote that I'm grateful for my family. Sophie had an idea. Let's all share our gratefulness. So they took turns sharing their gratitude. It felt so wonderful that they decided to make sharing gratefulness a regular part of their dinner time ritual. The end. Yay, that was such a good story! Yes, it was, Shubert. Remember, friends, that you can get this story at consciousdiscipline.com for free.
I love my house. It's home to me. It's where I live with my family.
First step you do is you put 2 cups of flour into your mixing bowl. And then you add 2 tablespoons of cream of tartar in with your flour. Kiddos love pouring the ingredients in, so as much as you can, let them help you measure and pour, even if it makes a mess. Okay. Next up, 1/2 cup of salt. I only have a 1 cup measure, so I'm gonna put half of it filled into my bowl. Doesn't have to be perfect. Not looking for perfection, just looking for fun. Then you stir it all up. You stir all the dry ingredients up really well. This is another really great job for your toddler or preschooler, is the stirring part. The more you can get them involved in the play, the more they are also learning. But shh, don't tell the kiddos. All right, the next thing you want to do that I didn't show, but this part is really important for mommies and daddies to do. Oh, you know what? I almost forgot something really important. I almost forgot to add the vegetable oil. So we want to do 2 tablespoons of the vegetable oil. I can't believe Miss Katrina almost forgot a very important step. Again, we're not looking for perfection, just fun. Okay, now we're back on track. There's 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. I'm gonna stir that around really quickly as well. Try to get it incorporated into the flour. If I still had a toddler, they'd be helping me. My babies are much older now. Okay, so the next step is to infuse your tea. Again, whatever type of tea you have, chamomile, lavender. I happen to have really old hibiscus that's going to help the Play-Doh have a nice pink color. You're going to want to boil the water and put 2 or 3 tea bags into 1.5 cups of water. Now it's really important that mom and dad or older brother and sister or grandma and grandpa or auntie and uncle do this step, just so that everybody's safe. You boil the water, you infuse the tea, and then you let it cool down so everybody's fingers don't get burned. Okay, there's 1.5 cups of water here, or I guess tea. I'm going to put it in just a little bit at a time because I don't want my Play-Doh to get too wet. And sometimes you don't need all of it, and sometimes you need all of it. Really, you're looking for a bread dough consistency. So you keep stirring, stirring, stirring. Add a little bit more. Stir, stir, stir. Make sure your computer doesn't go to sleep. Stir some more. I'm still pretty dry, so I'm going to add about half of what I have left. Stir, stir, stir. And again, try to make sure that your liquid is very cooled down, because here soon we're going to be kneading the ingredients. And wouldn't you know it, I think I may have added too much liquid. So I'm going to have to go back and add a tiny bit of flour, which is okay. It's all about the process. So I'm going to add just a little bit of flour in here, and I'm just going to go ahead and put some flour down here because I'm going to be rolling it out here and kneading it out here in a moment anyways. Okay, that's looking much better. See? Much more like a dough ball. So, the final thing we want to do before we start rolling out our Play-Doh is I'm going to take a tea bag and cut it open and sprinkle the little flowers of lavender or hibiscus or chamomile, whatever calming scent you want, straight in on top of the Play-Doh. And again, if you have a preschooler, make sure that they can help you use the scissors. So it's a really great fine motor skill. So I'm going to stir that around a little bit. And then I'm going to pour it out onto my table. Spread around my flour just like I was making some pizza dough. Only we don't really want to eat this. Not that it would hurt us, but definitely would be a little salty, a little bit icky, a bit of a taste in our mouth. So I want to just knead it up. Knead is a fancy word for pushing and pulling of dough. And there you go, guys. You have a really fun, all-natural, calming Play-Doh. Now, I like to put my Play-Doh into a glass jar, but if you don't have a jar, you can use anything that you have that's airtight. You can use a plastic bag or an old yogurt container, whatever you want. And if you're a parent that doesn't really like Play-Doh too much, you know, just make sure you set boundaries and have a designated area. Okay, so there's that. The other thing I wanted to show you guys is random kitchen utensils to play with the Play-Doh. It doesn't have to be fancy. You don't have to go out and buy special Play-Doh tools. You can just raid your kitchen cabinet for anything you have that has texture. Any cookie cutters that you have, silicone cupcake liners are real fun. Anything that you have that you don't mind getting Play-Doh on it and isn't really sharp for the kids to hurt themselves. So enjoy having fun with each other, and thank you for watching.
Well, if you come for dinner, I've something special for you. It's a family recipe that's tried and true. Now, if you ask me to make goulash, I haven't got a clue, but I make a delicacy that's called Old Sock Stew. Old Sock Stew, better than Old Socks fried or even in fondue. You just get a pan of water and some Old Socks not new. Drop 'em in, stir it up, it's Old Sock Stew.
Thanks so much for joining us for the Montelores Early Childhood Council June Family Night. I wish you well.